Everybody look down when I ask a question.
I think the court is really going out of its way to avoid recognizing a fundamental right that the woman has. I just think that...
The court, oh, go ahead. I was going to say something. Cynthia.
I think that the court is just trying to increase the weight that the state's interest has at the expense of the woman's interest.
Do you think they're overruling Roe? Do you think that's what O'Connor wants to do?
Yeah, I think ultimately they're doing, I agree with Justice Maclin, they're trying to set up this environment where states can pass more and more restrictive legislation.
But can I beg to differ with you on page 543, right in the middle there, that first paragraph, Roman numeral 2, look at the last two sentences of O'Connor. Does this sound like somebody who wants to push Roe over the edge? Which he says, when the constitutional validity of a state's abortion statute actually turns on the validity of Roe v. Wade, there will be time enough to re-examine Roe and to do so carefully. Now, does that sound like somebody who wants to jettison Roe? Or does that sound like somebody who's really trying to struggle with Roe, recognizes its flaws, but wants to be real careful about what she's doing as a justice? Because O'Connor, she has a vote here. Why do you think Scalia was so upset? Scalia and Reagan was thinking, boy, we got it now. We got Roe right where we want it. We got our 5 votes. And here comes O'Connor saying, no, let's be careful about this. And the way to be careful is to ask, has there been an undue burden placed on women in this situation? Mr. Henry, you like what O'Connor's doing here? Does this sound like somebody trying to jettison Roe? What do you mean skewed? Why is it skewed?
Because I think that the increase in cost and the time delay that this kind of testing requirement will require.
But isn't it worth it if its potential viability? You spoke pretty eloquently the other day about Roe and the state's interest in potential life. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
And if you meant what you said, you'd have to go along with O'Connor here, wouldn't you?
Not necessarily. Where I feel that the state interest comes into play is not necessarily. I think that
I pushed you and I asked you about abortion in the 3rd trimester, and you said no. The state's got a compelling interest in potential life.
This isn't the 3rd trimester, it's the 2nd trimester.
But it could be a viable fetus.
But there's also the consideration of the mother.
But didn't you, when I pushed for an absolute right, you said no, 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 because the fetus could be viable.
Yes, but I think that at this time frame that, like Scalia says, the possibility of the fetus being viable is too tenuous. It's not.
No. Scalia's complaining about O'Connor's standard. Scalia's not saying that the viability itself provision is unconstitutional.
Well, I'm just twisting Scalia then.
Well, don't twist them. You can't twist it. Question here, what? Ms. Van Gorder, is O'Connor making sense to you?
She makes more sense to me than any of the other opinions has.
And so you like the undue burden standard?
I think it's...
A little louder, please.
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's talk about Casey. Now, I'm sorry, why do you like the